hidden treasure unearthed. Crews that have been working to take apart the pedestal where the Robert E.lee monument once stood in Richmond believe they have discovered a 134-year-old time capsule that was inside. Our Brendan King spoke to a local historian who's been waiting a very long time for this news.
A long-time Richmond secret.
Mike, we found something.
Finally uncovered.
It wasn't that it wasn't meant to be found. It wasn't meant to be found easily.
For years, Richmond historian Dale Brumfield has studied the possibility of a 134-year-old time capsule hidden somewhere in the Lee statue on Monument Avenue. The state says at 7 Friday morning, crews taking apart the granite pedestal noticed something different, 20 feet high, a plaster or cement cap covering what appears to be a copper box, just like the newspapers of the 1880s described.
I'm thrilled to hear it's there. This is the first of 3 parts of this mystery. The first one is finding it. The second one is finding out that the contents are okay. The third one is finding out if that Lincoln picture is really in there.
Brumfield says more than 30 Richmond families and groups donated the Confederate memorabilia, like bullets, money, and this picture of President Abraham Lincoln lying in his coffin.
I think it's part of the mystery of maybe the lost cause. What were they thinking back then? Why did you put a picture of a deceased president in the pedestal of a statue to the glorification of a Confederate general? It makes no sense, unless it was a big middle finger to the North and everything Lincoln stood for.
But with this discovery, the newspapers back then have already been proven wrong.
And it wasn't just one paper, it was at least two newspapers got all these facts wrong. So this is like, okay, were they trying to mislead us to protect the item possibly? Or was it moved during construction? For some reason.
If this is really the time capsule, Brumfield says crews should have found the box closer to the ground in the corner of the monument.
They got the dimensions of the cornerstone wrong. They said it was the northeast corner, so they got that wrong. Both the bottom stone and the top cornerstone were wrong. The cap measurement was wrong. The distance off the ground was wrong. And the actual location of the time capsule got way wrong.
But more questions remain unanswered, like why put a time capsule inside of a monument that crews would have to destroy before finding it?
There were no open buy dates prior to the 1920s, 1930s. They put these time capsules in with the expectation that they would last in perpetuity. So it's like, well, why would they do that?
Yeah, very good question there for the historian Dale Brumfield, but you may be wondering what is next for the possible time capsule. I'm told that they will first examine and x-ray the box, and then they'll deliver it to the Department of Historic Resources to be open on Monday, and I'll certainly keep you updated.